late last night, President Trump signed an executive order to eliminate federal taxpayer funding for NPR and PBS. The broadcasters get about $500 million in your public taxpayer money. Kim Strassel is a member of the Wall Street Journal editorial board and a Fox News contributor. Kim, welcome this morning.
Hi, Shannon. How are you? Hi, Bill.
I'm good. I got to tell you, one of the first things that landed in my inbox was from the Free Press. They say this democracy is on life support. They say this is page one out of the authoritarian playbook. What do you make of the cuts?
Well, look, the CPB, this has been something that people have had a very hard time justifying for a long time. And the conservative complaint with it is often that it is biased, and the president certainly expressed that view. And you can certainly think that it's pretty obvious. But there's other, even bigger reasons why you would get rid of these programs. One is, look, the rationale when PBS was created was that it was for more choice, because there were only 3 network televisions at the time. So this was a 4th. But as we all know, there are hundreds of stations you can choose from these days. Do you know that there are 15,000 AM and FM commercial radio stations and 4 million registered podcasts? So that's not a problem anymore. Also, the demographic. There was an advertising firm that did an analysis of PBS viewers and pointed out that the average person there that watches PBS is a woman in her 30s or 40s who owns a home, takes an average of 3 vacations a year, and has a postgraduate degree. And I think a lot of Americans might wonder why so much money is going for one little demographic in a world of infinite choice.
Kimberly, this is a clip from March 26, right? This is Catherine Mayer and her testimony before Congress. Jim Jordan's doing the questioning, and it went like this.
Is NPR biased?
Congressman, I have never seen any instance of political bias determining editorial decisions, no.
In the D.C. area, editorial positions at NPR, he said he found 87 registered Democrats, 0 Republicans. Is that accurate?
We do not track the numbers or the voter registration.
87 to 0, and you're not biased?
I think that is concerning if those numbers are accurate.
And there are also questions about the reporting on Hunter Biden's laptop, Russian collusion, et cetera, et cetera. The White House sent this out last night on X, called it radical woke propaganda that is disguised as news. What's the fate for NPR and in turn PBS?
I mean, look, anyone who's ever listened to NPR or PBS knows that obviously it has an agenda. Obviously, it falls on one side of the aisle. The president's put this out here. I think this gets back to what you were just talking about, though, is that there's probably going to be lawsuits over this. And the real way, if you want to make a lot of this go away and go away in a way that makes it much harder to bring it back, is that you've got to do it through Congress. And so I think one thing that's important, the president's putting out his budget. It's going to have a list of a lot of these cuts, and it's meant to be a mile marker for the Congress to know what to cut in perpetuity. And we'll see if Congress now has the backbone to do what Elon Musk and the White House have been trying to do.
Well, and really quick, Kim, do you think they do? Because Elon Musk talked about that this week. He said, I don't know if they have the toleration for pain that it's going to take to actually codify this stuff.
Yeah, look, a huge magnifying glass needs to be on Congress. Everyone can applaud the hard work of Elon Musk's Doge. But if Congress doesn't have similar fortitude to go line by line through the congressional budget and make some of the hard cuts and take ownership for that, this stuff is not going to go away permanently. It'll be temporary.
Kimberly, thank you. Yeah, nice to have you on here. Right? We're at
Thank you.
What's the number? Oh, yeah, 160 billion. I don't know. Maybe you do have to ask for $9 trillion to try and get more.
I think so.
We're in the middle.
I think so.
Right on. Thank you, Kimberly.
I'm Steve Doocy. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.